Well, it's September 1st, 5 a.m. and getting ready to start the first leg of my trip. Just got a call from my ride. He's on his way. So this is it. After all this time, I'm doing it. Starting now. All right. See you at the airport or the hotel.
Bienvenido, gracias. ¿Está grabando? ¿Está grabando? Apágalo tantito.
All right, guys, welcome back. So, who am I and what is the Phil factor? So, me, just a regular Joe, man. I'm just a regular guy, just like you. Well, most of you guys out there, you know, job, house, mortgage, everything else, all that stuff that comes with it. You know, the grind of everyday life. And I said no mas, man. Can't do it anymore. You know, at least not right now. You know, I had to take a break. Long break. And so I sold off, man. Sold the house, furniture. You gave away or threw away most of my personal possessions. Quit the job and decided I'm gonna take a journey, man. You know, I'm gonna go places. I'm gonna see places I've never seen, do things I've never done, meet people I would have never met before. And that's what the Phil factor is, you know, me documenting this journey. And you know, I made this tape early on into the trip. Right now we're actually about 3 months into this, and I made a video early on about this, and it wasn't very good. You know, the lighting was bad, audio was lousy, and I said some things that really ended up, you know, not applying. And so far we've been to Cabo. I spent about a month in Cabo. Started out in a little town called Los Barrias, then went to Cabo, and went to La Paz, spent a lot of time in Puerto Vallarta, and now we're in a small town called Sayulita, and that's where it is right now. And I have a lot of content, man, a lot of video, and I haven't posted it up, haven't put it together. Just learned, you know, basic editing, really. So, you know, the videos and things, they're not going to be fancy. They're not going to be professional by any means. And so it's just going to be basic stuff, me putting it up. And there's a lot of stuff so far. And so from this point, I'm going to stay here in Sayulita, man. I like this town. This is a cool little town, great little town. I was going to go to Hualtuco, but no, man, I ended up cutting that out because I got here and I like this place. So I'm gonna stay here a little longer. I'm gonna do a week in Mexico City and then go back home for the holidays. And so there's some things, like I said, obviously I'm starting out in Mexico. And there can be some other places we go. There's some things that are bought and paid for that are gonna happen on this trip. And One of them is Brazil. Carnival. Gonna do Carnival, man. It's one of those things, like a bucket list, or one of those things I always wanted to do. So that's gonna happen after the holidays. You know, obviously that's gonna happen in February and March. I'm gonna stay a month there, and after that, see where we go. You know, beer bug allowing, of course. You know, what country lets us in. You know, usually it's gonna be a place with a beach. Another thing that's bought and paid for is gonna happen is the Isle of Man. So anybody that doesn't know what the Isle of Man is, it's a small island between England and Ireland. And once a year, from all over the world, all these crazed lunatics, they take their motorcycles there to that small island, and they race them, you know, around the island. You know, no racetrack, nothing. They just race their motorcycles around the island, through the towns and the roads. And that happens once a year. And that was another bucket lister, man. I had to go see that, so that's gonna happen. So that'll happen in June, early June. And in between, we'll just go where we can. So, you know, pretty much that's what the fill factor is, man. Like I said, videos aren't gonna be high quality, they're not gonna be professional, you know. Like I said, I just know basic editing, I'm just gonna slap them together and put them on. So that's all this is gonna be. And that's what the fill factor is, just me documenting this journey. You know, eventually I have to get back to real life. You know, this won't last forever, but for now, you know, it's what it is. So welcome, guys. So hope you guys, a lot of you guys choose to come along and enjoy the ride. All right, take care, guys. All right, quick side note, guys. Just so you know, first couple of videos I made back in September at the start of the trip, actually kind of cheesy, man. I was kind of acting like a game show host, thinking this would be some kind of, you know, game show or something. So just a quick heads up on that. I've since stopped doing that, man. I'm just making videos and I'll post them up. No real introductions or any nonsense like that like I was doing before. So just a quick heads up on that. And also, we're going to, after the holidays, we're coming back to Mexico. We're going to the Caribbean side. We're doing Playa del Carmen, doing Tulum and Cozumel, mainly that area, and we'll try to get to Isla Mujeres. We're going to do a lot of diving there. We're going to do a lot of diving, both scuba diving and free diving. But right now, you know, in Sayulita, I'm actually learning how to surf, which is just tragic, man, because I grew up in Southern California. I should know how to. Half the dudes I grew up with are surfers, but they're not, so I'm actually learning how to surf here. But like we're doing, just like I said, doing different things, trying different things during the trip. Whatever we end up trying out, we end up trying out. All right, guys, take care.